Let's do passive tests again. I think we're in the middle of passive tests.
Test. Okay.
Ufanisi
alechem v'hef reiti etchem v'her beiti etchem v'hakatai moti tai et riti riti et riti etchem. So let me see. It says, and I turned, or I
will turn to you.
I will turn to you and free.
Yes, and I will multiply you.
Oh, okay. I will multiply you, and you will be quite multiplied.
Well, maybe I'll translate it. The phrases, and I will make
we can play with this. We will be multiplied.
Yeah, I know that, but
multiply yourself.
You see, the two terms are very similar. I mean, Rashi is going to make a distinction between them. But it really means, when he phrases him, I'm going to make you proliferous.
And I will establish my
basis
amongst you.
And I'll also make you numerous. Okay, we'll see. Rashi is going to make a difference between them. And I will establish
my peace among
you. My covenant among you. What covenant is that referring to?
This is referring to the Ten Commandments.
No.
Oh, you got it.
Okay, let me see the Rashi.
Do you know?
Okay, let's see the Rashi here.
We're going to see Rashi.
Rashi at the top of the page here. Okay?
Good, okay.
Now, the question Rashi is going to be a question.
Okay.
Where's HaKodesh Baruch Hu looking that he has to turn towards you?
Okay. No,
one second, so you understand my question. If you take it means HaKodesh Baruch Hu says, I will turn to you. What does that mean, HaKodesh Baruch Hu will turn? He's saying, HaKodesh Baruch Hu says, I will turn to you.
I will.
Where's HaKodesh Baruch Hu? Which way is HaKodesh Baruch Hu facing that he needs to turn to us?
Looking down.
Well, if you take the what do you call it, the things that are on top of the Torah, those things that turn away.
Sure.
The cherubs.
Right. Isn't that that's a symbolization because
right. I'm saying, but what does it mean though? HaKodesh Baruch Hu says, I will turn to you. HaKodesh Baruch Hu is here and there and everywhere.
To the people who are out there. The present.
So Rashi's going. That's exactly what Rashi's going to point out over here.
Well, present today.
It doesn't mean that HaKodesh Baruch Hu is turning in direction.
I will take recognition. What do they call that? I'll take there's a word of you, something of you. I'll take account. I will take account of you. You will be important to me. That's what it means.
So that's what Rashi's going to say.
Inclusive.
I will turn my attention towards you. That's why Rashi explains it.
Right.
If Anisei doesn't mean turning it physically, facing this way to that way.
We are
right?
intelligent.
Okay. Anisei Rashi says means I will. That's what Rashi is going to point out here.
Okay.
I
will turn mikol asokei from all my other engagements.
I will turn away from all my
engagements, all my other
businesses,
Yerushalyim, to pay to give you a reward,
right?
And as a mashal, as to lama.
Mashal lama hadavadim. This is a phrase goes
together. That I would.
One second. No, mashal. This is a parable. Lama hadavadim. To what can compare this? To which matter?
How am I going to compare it? It's a king that rewards his workers. The hired workers.
Right. V'chule, etc. Rashi doesn't say the whole story.
Let me see. We know that word. Like, as in.
K'di'isa, as is mentioned.
Oh, is it mentioned in
Torah Kohanim. Okay. That's more. Torah Kohanim is. No. Torah Kohanim is in Sefer Vayikra. There's what's called a halachic midrash, which we mentioned a number of times. It's otherwise known as Sifra, that the Chachamim, right, expounded the verses of Sefer Vayikra to learn out various halachas, and that halachic midrash is also known. We normally think of midrash meaning agadic explanations of the past, meaning not to understand it in simple meaning, but to understand it in an agadic meaning. That's many times the Midrash is that. That's called Midrash Agadah. But there's Midrash Halacha, which means that we expound the pasuk to tell us different halachas. So over here, the Teres Kohanim explains this pasuk as follows. What does it mean HaKodesh Baruch Hu would turn his attention towards you? Meaning that, unlike the mashal is as follows. That we mentioned this here at the end of the shir yesterday. Let's say somebody has 100 workers, and one worker is really outstanding, much better than all the other ones.
Yeah.
So what does the boss do at the end of the month?
Single them out.
Right? And he says, okay, he says, listen,
We're outstanding.
So-and-so, Abramelech, yeah, you've done such a good job, it's like, you stand to the side over here, okay? And now he pays wages to everybody else.
Bonus.
Right.
He says, well, you wait to the side over here. So he's going to be agitated, well, there's going to be enough thing for you. You know, he thinks, well, maybe I'm not going to get paid. No.
That's right.
No, he's not doing things. He says, HaKodesh says, listen, you wait to the side, I'm going to wait till you last because your reward is going to be far greater and I want to give you special attention when I pay you your reward. So therefore I'm first going to pay off everybody else and then I'm going to give you special attention to pay you your
rewarded.
Right. And this we discussed yesterday about that the main reward for things is not in this world but in
the world to
come. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the Ephraim
and you will be multiplied.
I will multiply
you.
So Rashi says, Befiria
multiply. I will make you many. Make you many?
Yeah, Befiria means physical proliferation. I'm going to be numerous.
Like fruit?
Yeah, that's it.
Multiply.
To be proliferous, with be fruitful, being fruitful and multiply.
Right.
You shall be fruitful and multiply. That's why it doesn't mean fruitful. Same that's word from fruit, right? That's priya is called to be fruitful.
Okay.
The Hirbaceus
and you will be
I will
multiplied, make you a multitude.
Right. So Rashi's going to explain what that means. The koima skufa. With the standing upright, which means that
you won't be like a bunch of animals?
No, first of all that, but what it means here, basically, I will make you great. So in Hebrew itself, and can I just finish thing? In Hebrew itself, the rabbis means to multiply, just like Ephraim means to be fruitful. It's a similar word. So Rashi says, since it says Ephraim, I'm going to make you fruitful, so obviously I'm going to multiply you, that means. So here Rashi explained, here in this sense, Ephraim doesn't mean I'm going to make you I'm going to multiply you, but Hirbaceus means I'm going to make you great, large, meaning you'll be strong, clever, tall, strong, robust, healthy.
What about spiritually higher?
That can also be, but here means Bekoma Skufa means I will make you healthy and strong, and you'll be able to stand upright.
Right, okay.
Means I make you great. Okay, I will multiply you and make you great.
Direct stature.
Okay, then carry on. The Hakimoti
et Ritiakim, I will establish my breed amongst you, and that's the breed, the
Brit Chadash.
New covenant. Whoa, you know about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but no.
It's not like the breed.
The first covenant, that you annulled.
You ripped up.
No, didn't rip up, but you annulled, right?
You annulled by your actions.
Right.
Okay. Rather, this is going to be a new breed that hasn't been annulled. That cannot be annulled?
Yeah.
Okay, that I will say that I...
I will cut, literally means cut. I will form with the house of Yisrael,
and the house of Yehuda, a new breed that can't be...
Bris Chadosha, a new covenant, but not like the first bris which was annulled by Jewish people because they didn't keep their side of the deal. In the future, right, Klal Yisrael, the Jewish people are going to be faithful to the word of Hashem and keep the word of Hashem, And therefore, HaKodesh Baruch Hu will make a new covenant which will never be annulled.
Right.
What was the
So,
covenant
so,
they broke?
so this is where Christianity comes in. They said, well, it was annulled because you weren't faithful.
Right? It said, well, we will be faithful. Well, that's what they say.
What was the covenant they broke?
Right.
Sorry.
So you got it from here.
What was the covenant they broke?
It says that they're mentioned in the end of Parashas Kisova, Parashas Nitzavim.
What the
That they're going to keep the Torah and be faithful and not serve idols and not whatever. And they didn't keep to it.
So next time, about keeping the new covenant, we've got to agree to do it. Right?
Correct, it's true. But of course, when it comes Mashiach, Be'ez Hashem, we'll keep this new
And we'll never sin and we'll never...
So it's Hashem.
But it's still based on keeping the Torah.
Of
So
course,
it means
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have some Steve?
Yisrael,
Steve, can I have
Pasuk
Okay.
Yud.
Sorry.
I get it. Where's show me where the Yud. Where's the pasuk on read?
Yud, Pasuk Yud.
10.
After Shlishi.
Valachta.
Okay.
Yashan. The notion.
It's Ahal Tam, Yashan, Noshan, Yashan, Mipane, Hadash, Totsiu.
Okay, you achaltem yoshan noshan. You will eat vintage. Yoshan noshan means well aged, vintage
good stuff.
produce. Okay, right. That's what the Rashi is going to explain. Meaning that the older the Paris, the fruit, the produce gets, the more it improves in its quality. Okay?
Mature.
Mature, it will mature. The Yoshan, nevertheless, Yoshan, the old, mipnei Chodosh Totziu. You're going to take out the old to make room, to make place for the new. Okay? So let's see, Rashi's going to have a bit of explanation of it. See, Rashi have it, halfway down the page, first column. Achaltem Yoshan.
Aparos Yehu Mish Marim V'Tovim L'Hisya Shem.
The fruit, right, will be preserved and good to age, right, to begin with, okay? Carry on,
Sheyehi Yishen
Yashan HaNoshan
Noshan
means the aged old produce, okay?
Shel Shalosh
Shanim of the third, right, of the third year, means 3 years back. Yofer Lechol will be better to eat
Mishal
Ishtakad. Right, then last year's. Shoshonim means from 2 years back. The third year back, compared to last year's, the older the produce will be, the better it will be. Means, so let's say here we're now in 2018, so the 2000s, the yield, the crop of 2016 will be better quality, right, than that of 2017. Meaning, even though it's 2 years old, age will improve the quality of the produce. Therefore, you still have the crop of 2016 will be better to eat, better quality than what you have left of the 2017 produce. But nevertheless, okay, the Yoshon mipnei Chodosh Totziu. The old you're going to take out because of the new. So Rashi says, Sheyiyu hagronos meleos Chodosh, right? The silos, the granaries. Okay, by the gronos and granaries come from the same word. Shehagronos meleos Chodosh. They'll be full of new produce. For Oitzrois Meleos Yosha, and the storehouses, right, which means after the grain has been processed, you put them in storehouses, they'll be full of old produce. Utzrichem atem lifnei soitzoros lemokem acher. You're going to have to empty out the storehouses of the old produce somewhere else. Yaseis HaKodesh l'tekom, to put the new ones inside. Now, what Rashi is pointing out is an interesting point, is that if with age it improves, so why are you taking in new stuff? The old is better than the new. But the point is that the new stuff is such of good quality that you want it, you don't want to just not take the new and just throw it out. You want the new produce to age as well, to age that you'll be able, and that will be at least as good a quality as what's the aged produce you have now. So you want to have everything. You want to keep the old, but you don't want to throw away the new. So what you're going to have to do, bring in the new, and when the new, you have to keep it in the silos, in the storehouses where you kept the old. So you're going to have to find a new place for the old.
Right.
Okay, that's basically what Rashi's explaining. Okay?
But when they say produce, they're meaning
Grain.
grain.
Mostly grain.
I mean, because most produce rots if it gets too
But I guess that's also part of the thing. Even grain doesn't keep for forever.
No, but with the age, it'll make better bread to a certain degree.
Is that so?
Yeah,
Is it?
unless you have enzymes to treat it with.
Oh, I see.
Oh, they do technical.
But then you say old grain is better than new grain?
If you use green flour, it won't make good bread. Real fresh.
Yes, I know
grain.
that. I mean, I mentioned this before,
Yeah.
that when you harvest grain, you've got to let it dry out in the field for, I understand, but I'm talking about once you've turned it into wheat kernels, or even, having it sit and age improves the quality?
Probably to a certain degree, if not.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Horticultural knowledge is limited. Okay,
Right, so
fine, let's go on to the next.
Venatati Mishkani, and I will set my tabernacle b'tochechem among you.
My dwelling. I will place my dwelling b'sochechem among you.
Yeah. V'lo tig'al
nafshi
etchem, and my soul shall not hate you,
revile you.
or abhor you.
That's the word he uses there?
Yeah.
Revile, abhor you. Okay?
Right, so I will set my dwelling. Venatati Mishkani. Ze Bet Hamikdash, this refers to the temple.
Okay.
Sifra.
That's Mishkani. My dwelling is referring to things. It doesn't mean the Mishkan which they had in the desert. It refers to the more permanent dwelling of HaKodesh Baruch Hu, i.e. the Beis HaMikdash.
The Lord Tig'al Nafshi, and my soul shall not abhor you. Ein Rochi Katsa Bachem, and my spirit shall not detest you.
Right.
Kol Ne'ilah L'shon.
Ge'ilah, with a gimel.
Oh, I'm sorry, right. The word Gilah always denotes discharging a substance.
Leitas dova belua.
Yeah. What does that mean, discharging a substance?
Spewing out something which is absorbed.
For example,
Right.
right, okay, speak that.
Kishon, Nigal,
which has less, has been absorbed in another substance, as in Shmuel, Kamo Shmuel, Ki Sham, Nigal, Magan, Givorim. For the shield of the mighty was rejected. The Lord Kibel Anishicha. It was not receptive to being anointed.
Right. What do they do? Because they used to Shemoishkim Mogim Shalom. They take a leather shield.
They used to get another shield of leather, with a cooking fat, with a cooked fat.
Should be the word here in the dictionary. It says cholov, milk. That's what should be chaylev.
Really?
You've got chaylev over there, right?
Yeah. No, I haven't. No. Oh, but chaylev mubishal. It's got with a cooked fat.
Cooked fat means they used to smear it so that it should be oily, and that would
the anointing oil.
no, nothing to do with anointing oil.
It's
It's all a practical thing. is that when the enemy's arrows would land on the shield,
Yeah.
it would just slide off.
Oh wow.
Instead, because it was so oily and fatty, rather than.
Heard that before.
Okay.
Very nice.
K'day lahadlik me'alav, in order to cause
To
a
slip
slip
off
off
it.
from them, we cut hates or chanik, the blow of an arrow or a
The
spear.
blow of an arrow or a spear.
Shalo yikol ha'or, that he should not pierce the leaven.
Right, very good.
I think, he's sleeping.
1 second. Okay, one to one.
All the blessings over here, right?
Yeah.
He's sleeping, Colton.
Means
Oh.
HaKodesh Baruch Hu is going
You're
to
on next, number 12.
have the Beis Hamikdash built, and not only that, HaKodesh Baruch Hu promised that once the Beis Hamikdash is built permanently,
Yeah.
the Shekhinah will never leave there, and therefore that's what it means. When I sigal Nafshi, my soul will not reject you. Okay. Mordechai.
Oh, yeah, I had a good sleep there. I had a good sleep. Go back to
It's all right,
sleep.
all right. Okay. Pasuk Yud Beis.
He's halachti besoche from the Oisen or Chem Elohim Atem Tiyuli La'am.
Translate. V'salachti b'sofechem. I will walk among you. Rashi's going to explain what that concept means. V'yisi lochem Elokim. I shall be for you as God. Atem, and you tiyuli la'am, shall be for me as a people. Okay, let's see Rashi. What does it mean? V'salachti b'sofechem. I will walk among you. We have the Rashi top of the second column.
He's halachti besoche from
Etayel
Tayo
Imachem Gan Eden. I will walk with you, right? In Gan Eden, Ke'echad Mikem. Like one of you, that means I make myself, Kilo Kadosh Baruch says, Kilo equal with you. Below you, Mizdazim, and you won't be frightened of me. Okay? Yochol lo tiru mimeni. Maybe you think they wouldn't have any reverence whatsoever towards HaKodesh Baruch Hu. No. Talmud Leima v'yisi lochem Elokim. So it says, I will be for you as God, that I will demand a certain level of respect. You won't have to be trembling and frightened, like, so frightened of me, says HaKodesh Baruch Hu. That level of trembling and fright that HaKodesh Baruch Hu says I will not require of you, but at least reverence and respect that I do require. Okay, so that's what it means. I will be for you as God. Okay, Somer.
What's this word means?
Means to shudder.
You won't have to shudder for me.
Right, means you won't be shuddering from me, like frightened and trembling.
You won't have to be afraid of me.
Right, so we're absolutely terrified, that's right.
You will believe and we will believe in me, right?
But, you mean that, right? Okay, Pasuk Yud Gimel, Shomer. Ani Hashem Elokeichem,
This shall not take my shirt serious one at a time.
Miyos.
Miyos lahem avadim. I'm Hashem your God that took care, right?
Yes.
Miyos lahem avadim, towards your slaves. V'shpa matasa olchem. Broke the matos means what?
The motos,
The lines of beating.
how do you call it? The yoke. Yeah,
The yoke.
The beams, right? Of your yoke.
Bars.
The bar, right? I will break the bars of your yoke,
Oh yes, and you
and
can
I'll lead you.
upright.
That's a konomius, right? That's what she's going to explain.
Upright.
Upright. Be proud to be a Jew. He was proud, but so you can hold your heads high.
Okay, next Rashi, right?
Yeah.
אני השם לקחם השם God, כדאי אני שתאמנו בי,
שתאמינו בי.
שבelieve me, שאני לא יכול לעשות את כל אלה, I'm able to do all of these.
And I've got proof of that. שהרי
So תעשי אתכם מארץ מצרים.
I took you out of the land of Egypt, ועשיתי לכם ניסים גדולים. I made for you great miracles. See, this is again, Rashi follows the thing is, whenever HaKodesh Baruch Hu says the term, he's called Hashem, which means the four-letter, Ani Hashem, for the tetragrammaton, Yud Kei Vav Kei, that always indicates that HaKodesh Baruch Hu is Ne'eman L'Kabel Schar. HaKodesh Baruch Hu is faithful to pay reward to those who keep his things. So that's the same idea. So Rashi says here, Kedai ani shtaminu bi. It's worth it for you. It's worth for me that you should believe me that I will be able to do all these things. And what's the proof of that? HaKodesh Baruch Hu already has his certificate.
What you have to learn the Egypt.
Right. HaKodesh Baruch Hu has his license, his certificate to show that he's capable
For all to see.
of doing all these miracles.
For all to see.
And therefore, and I will make for you great miracles. This is the time of Mashiach. And Chazal say the miracles which will happen in the time of Mashiach will totally overshadow the great miracles that were in the time of going out of Egypt, the time of the Exodus from Egypt. Right? Even though the time of the Makkos and the miracles were HaKodesh Baruch Hu did at the time when the Jews left Egypt were tremendous, but the miracles are going to happen at the time of Mashiach, which will be in Hera B'Yameinu, which will be very soon. Those miracles which are going to happen then are going to totally overshadow the miracles that were in Egypt. Such tremendous miracles. למעלה, בבית מקדש, 1:15. עכשיו, מתחיל.
Should we do one more Rashi?
one thing. Moitos,
Matos, K'min Yatet.
like a peg, בשני ראשי האוהל, on the two heads of the yoke, המעקבים es hamoisera, right? That hold the moiseras, the reins, שלא תצא מראש השור, she couldn't go out from the, shouldn't veer from the head of the ox. The Yatza HaKeshem, untie the knot which is holding it on, the yoke on the neck of the cow. Right. Make for yourself moisturizers, which means things which are things which hold the which are hold moisturizers are things which hold the animal on the correct path, right? That's moisturized. It disciplines the animal. Umotos are bars which keep the animal, the heavy bar which keeps the animal in place.
Alright.
Okay, komomius, there's two more words. Komomius,
Upright.
komaskuva means you'll have your heads held high and proud.
With erect stature.
Okay, we actually have 2 minutes left. If you have to go, you can go now if you want. Shlomo, you want to go back? I want to actually jump to tomorrow and Thursday.
Why?
I want to go to next talking about all the Tochacha. Those are all the things which
The curse, right?
listen what's going to happen.
What if you don't do curse?
All the curses. 49 curses. Okay? But I would like to go to the towards the end of the parasha, chapter 27.
Chapter 27.
Yeah, we have another couple of minutes left. We'll go jump to chapter 27.
You did it last week, Steve.
Indeed.
You have it? Levi, Shishi.
What are you doing? 27? Which one? 27?
Chapter 27.
Verse.
Levi.
Chamishi.
Yeah, one page back. Nearly there. Right there.
Okay, here we go. ודבר השם אל משה לאמור,
Oh,
דבר
yes.
אל בני ישראל ואמרת אליהם איש כי יפלי נדר בערכך
Hashem.
So speak to Bnei Israel, and you will say to them that each man that
Any man, right?
that any man
Kiyafli,
that
when he utters.
utters
Yeah, Yafli means Rashi is going to explain what that means. He announces it, enunciates it with his
Clearly.
mouth. Okay, that's what it means. Kiyafli, neder, to make a vow. The Erkecha, Nefosho is Hashem.
you will get value, something like that. Value.
The Erkecha means with the value.
That's it, yeah, value.
Okay, so Rashi is going to explain that word. That you will find two things over
Valuation.
here. There's Erech, which means
The strength guy.
predetermined, prescribed value, irrespective of what the actual person is.
Gemara.
Whether he's tall or small,
Is that
weak
Gemara?
or strong. Anything. This is what we're going to have here. where
This is the
Rashi's-
measurement by which it should be measured by.
Right. No, so there's two topics. This is called Erechin. Erechin is, Erech means a
Value.
fixed,
Value.
prescribed value. Is a prescribed value for a man, certain age between 20 and 60. Prescribed value for a woman between 20 and 60. There's a prescribed value for a man when he's between 5 years old and 20. And there's a prescribed value for a woman when she's 5 years, between the age of 5 and 20. And then there's another
Oh, this is
category
like
between,
in slavery.
it's not really slavery, because this is just a person says, I want to give my prescribed value, I want to give my erech to the Beis HaMikdash.
Oh, I
I want to
see.
dedicate my value to the Beis HaMikdash.
Right.
Then,
So it's with this people with a
this is what I think.
True.
It doesn't have no goal.
No, I mean not giving yourself.
You can't, exactly. So,
Yes, that's
he,
it.
so he redeems himself. He gives a certain value of money,
Right.
which is equivalent to his prescribed value.
Oh, right.
Okay, we'll have to see this past the time now. Tomorrow, Bezat Hashem. Guys, stay tuned.
Oh,
Okay. So here the books go south.
That's the guy, the mechanic said about my car.
Oh, yeah.
The car engine. Stay tuned.
oh, thank you.
Oh, your car is,
No, I don't know. If I had a car, that's what
If the miracles of the final redemption are greater than going out of Egypt, then the times will get more turbulent so that there can be more. In other words, is there an easy way where you don't have as many obvious miracles?
So, miracles are is the upside. You mentioned about the downside. So that's an interesting point. You don't know. It says, the Gemara says in a number of places, it's called Chevlei Mashiach, the birth pangs of Mashiach. Right? And, it's a number of sages said, I don't want to be around when Mashiach comes.
Right.
Right? Don't know.